Hey, all right. Welcome. This is weekly workout. So, my one rule of online workouts is if it hurts, don't do it. If any point you feel numbness, tingling, or a painful sensation during your exercises, back off the intensity, skip it altogether, and then let me know if that's bothering you because we'll adjust your program and get you moving safely and effectively. This is the 100 again, but we're going upper body only. You're going to need a set of dumbbells, maybe a set of two if you have that. But the goal is to have a quick list of 10 upper body exercises that you can do anytime you need to just throw in a quick workout. And we're going to get to it right now. So I'm going to start by explaining each exercise. That way, if you are ready, you do this at a later time, then you can fast forward until the point where we just start the workout, and then you can follow along without having to be like, what is she doing? All right. So I want to start with the warm up. All right. So having said, you don't need shoes for this, just set of dumbbells. Easy peasy. If you don't have dumbbells, especially if you only have dumbbells that are too light, you can make them heavier by slowing down the reps. So that's called a negative set, which would mean like you'd lift your arm up and then you would count like to 4 or to 6 to lower it down. So as you slow it down, that increases the difficulty, because when you think about it, all we're doing is positioning our bodies in particular ways and working with or against gravity. That's all lifting heavy weights is, or light weights. So keeping that in mind, let's get to our workout. Also, if your weights are too heavy to get to 10 repetitions, grab 2 water bottles. I had a client who did wine bottles, which was awesome. Just 2 of something that you can utilize instead. So done talking, let's do it. You guys get my favorite workout shirts on, so this is a Pizza Heart. Starting with a warm up. All right, arm circles, forward, up, back, and down. So remembering that we do dynamic warm up moves to start our workouts, not heavy stretches, not deep stretches, but just getting the blood flowing to those body parts. So the joint fluid is there, so the mobility is there, so we got blood flow. Go into the parts of the muscles that we need it. All right, a couple shoulder rolls. Don't neglect these warm-up moves. You guys know how I feel about warming up and cooling down. Go the other direction. Get that back moving. All right, feet hip distance apart. Let's twist left and right. Twist from the ankles up through the top of the head. Opening the channels of the spine, seeing how our knees, hips, ankles, everything's feeling. Once more, and rest. Standing cat-cow. So pretend you're playing softball. You got your glove on, hands on your thighs. So we're going to push our hearts forward and butt back for that cow stretch. And then tuck everything under, pull your navel up, spread the shoulder blades. Just a couple. Inhale and exhale. Couple more in and out. Last 2. And 1 more. All right, 2 more parts of our warm up. So on the mat, some of you might have had these in Helene's version of your pelvic floor and core program. This is, I call them scapular push-ups. Essentially, it's how to not do a push-up and then how to correct it. So with hands under shoulders, I'd like you to let your shoulder blades relax together. So you should feel like your chest is a couple inches closer to the ground, but your arms are still straight. And then what you're going to do is push into the floor and have the shoulder blades come as far apart from each other. So you're going to lower down. Shoulder blades are pinching together and coming up. So just doing this 4 or 5 times. Relaxing down and then coming out. Let's do 2 more. She's feeling a nice stretch, especially in this pushing away feeling across the upper back. Last one, that's good. All right, last part of the warm-up is a modified kind of yoga flow. So we're gonna get ourselves in child's pose. Don't take your knees too far apart. So we're going to start with the arms extended. Come up into a modified plank. So now our butt is in line with our knees and our shoulders. As you exhale, hug your elbows, lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale and lift your heart off the mat. Keep the shoulder blades and the elbows together. Exhale up and back to child's pose. That's it. Let's do this about 3 or 4 times. So inhale up, modified plank. Wrap the ribs towards each other. Exhale, lower everything down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, press back. So you want to get the breathing involved. Inhale. Exhale, slow with control. Inhale up. And exhale, press up and back. We can go one more here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale left. And exhale back. Awesome. So coming on up. We can just come onto our knees. Shake out your wrists. We're going to start. For the first exercise, we're going to go through all 10. We're going to go into push-ups. But for these push-ups, I want you to do standard full extension, full leg extension push-ups, which may mean that you go to something to elevate. All right. So what's important to know about when you're elevating your push-ups is that you don't do something that's going to make another part of your body angry. For example, if I use this bench, this ottoman, it has so much cushioning that it puts too much pressure on my wrists, right? So instead, I'm going to go to my weight bench or to this little dresser, which is fine. Again, whatever height you have to go to in order to do 10 successful in good form push-ups. And by good form, I mean legs are straight, ribs wrap in towards each other, and your elbows bend back at a 45-degree angle. So if this is 90 and this is 0, we're going right here at 45. Hands are at the shoulders, maybe closer to armpits, and down. So you're going to find some piece of furniture, have a straight line, come down 45 degrees with those elbows, and back up. You may be at the floor, you may be lower at a bench or a coffee table. Make sure it's not going to slide out from under you, right? All right, the next exercise is dumbbell flies. Again, I'm showing you all of these. Practice them with me if you need it. Dumbbell flies are on the floor. We only have a couple floor exercises. So it's either on the floor or if you have a weight bench. With dumbbell flies, the starting position, you should already feel those shoulder blades pulling apart from one another. Remember when we had the shoulder blades together and shoulder blades apart? Come to that apart position. Hands face each other, fingers wrapped around the dumbbells. And then as you inhale, you're going to come out like you're going in for a real big hug. Slight bend in the elbows, and then you close them together. Now notice, my weights are on top of the chest, not on top of our head, right? So we're going to close together. If you want to tap them, you can. But for the flies, we're going to feel this across the biceps a little bit as much as in the chest. So elbows will make it to the floor, and then you come back up. All right. If you want more challenge, or if you're going for a second round, making sure the spine stays on the mat, you can take your shins parallel to the floor. You can open out and come back in. Or if you're really feeling up for a challenge, extending one leg, coming up. Extend the other leg, come up. But we don't want to sacrifice our form. We don't want that spine to pop off of the mat just to do this, right? You're not here to impress me. I want you to feel like you're in a good, confident form for this. Cool? Cool. Next exercise. Overhead press with a neutral grip. So overhead press, neutral grip, in this case, hands face each other. So just like in the flies. We're going to start with your arms overhead. All right. We're going to inhale, touch the top of the weight to your shoulders, tuck the tailbone under, just a nice little engagement of the abdomen, and press up. So inhaling down, exhaling up. Inhale down, relax, exhale, up. Your feet can be hip distance. You can straddle your stance. It doesn't matter because we're doing upper body stuff. All right. Next exercise is bend over fly. So bend over fly, again, we're just positioning ourselves with against gravity in different positions to get particular muscles to activate. So we're going to sit our butts back, straight spine at about, again, a 45-degree angle. Arms are at a 90-degree angle, like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. And then we're going to simply take our elbows away from our body and slight pinch of the shoulder blades together. All right, so from the back, arms come out, shoulder blades come together, and down, out, and down. From the front, out to the side, and down. Kind of like you're pouring out a mug of beer, and down. Let's do one more just for practice, and then relax. All right, next one is dumbbell uppercuts. So this is kind of like a bicep curl, but it's a little bit more energy. So you want to feel a lighter weight because you're going to be utilizing your abs and a little bit of obliques. So now we're going to get in kind of a fighter stance. So knees slightly bent and uppercut, palms face up, right? So we're going to go up towards the face and up. Just a little twist, up and up. Doesn't have to be too fast, especially if you only have heavier weights. If you have lighter weights and you feel strong in your core, you can speed it up a bit. But you really feel the support here in your core, all right? Next is bend over rows. We've done these before. I'm going to set one weight down. Not utilizing any piece of equipment. We use our legs. So in a lunge position, back heel is lifted. You're going to take one elbow onto that leg and relax the shoulder down. Now, the only thing that moves in these bent over rows is the arm itself. So we bring the elbow straight behind us and the weight next to the chest, and then relax it back down, pulling up and then back down. So we're not opening our body at any point here and really isolating the shoulder. All right. Now, if you want to use something, you can go to, again, something that's more stable to hold on to and that you're still leaning forward. Again, we're still looking at about a 45-degree angle. Now, next exercise, dumbbell tricep kickbacks. It's the same position. I'm going to switch legs just for the sake of evenness. It's the same starting point. We start with the elbow in that bent over row position. So this is where we start, weight next to the chest, and then we kick the weight back until we straighten the arm. Now pay attention to how challenging this is with the weight you're using, all right? If this is too heavy to do in good form, then use a water bottle, use something lighter. You only need one of them. But doing these in good form is a really great exercise for the triceps, all right? Come on up. Shake out the shoulders, and then pick up both weights again. The next one is hammer curls crossbody. So this is a different variation of a bicep curl. So we're going to take the weight and curl it with our biceps, but come up to the other shoulder, all right? And down. Curl up to the other shoulder and down. So it's just barely or not even tapping the collarbone with the opposite arm. We go 1 and 1, 2 and 2, all the way up. So we're hitting that bicep at a different angle, all right? Next one, lateral raise. So with our deltoids, we definitely want to straddle our stance for extra support. But we go lateral raise and down to the side. Now I have a slight bend in my elbow, just so I'm not locking out that arm. Think about the deltoids, that little triangle, that shoulder pad muscle doing the work, bringing it up and down. We only have to go shoulder height here, right? Bringing it up any higher, you're just putting too much unnecessary tension on the rotator cuff. Out to the side and down. And then lastly, one of my personal favorites is the upright row. Again, legs go however, but the weights touch each other in the front, tuck the tailbone under, exhale up, inhale down. Now, if you want to challenge and you have the weights with the correct weight, it's not too heavy. When you bring it up, you can extend the arms straight out, bring it back in and down. So up, out, in, and down. Now for me, the 8s are too heavy for that, so I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to bring straight up and straight down. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, keeping the jaw and the neck relaxed, just lifting and lowering. All right, you ready for this? No. We're going through. And this is the point where you would fast forward once you get your warm up in and just start the workout if you want to follow along with me. Go, I'm getting thumbs up. All right, so you should kind of have a good idea of what weights you want to use. It's 10 reps of each. All right, so we're building strength here. I love these exercises. Great for bone density, great for maintaining your muscle mass. Get those muscles developed and built so they have, they burn more calories while you're just hanging out doing your normal job. All right, deep breath in. Exhale, drink of water. We start with push-ups. Standard full size push-ups. All right. Let's see, the weight, the one I would be using is only my bench, or is on the bench. So 10 push-ups, full standard push-ups at whatever height you need. Ready? Let's go. Down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Count them out. 6, don't lose your form. 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake out your wrists, grab your weights. Next is flies. Laying down on the back or on your bench. Feet flat, shins parallel, or adding that extra extension. Here we go. Inhale out, exhale together. That's 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to breathe. 4, 5. Weights on top of the chest. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm feeling this. 10. Awesome. Come on up. With the weights, overhead press, neutral grip. I'm going to straddle my stance for support. Get the weights right at your shoulders. Elbows are slightly forward. Inhale. Exhale up. 1, 2. Tuck that tailbone. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Take it down. Ooh, shake it out. Bent over flies. Gonna take a short little break. This is a lot of similar muscle groups, so we don't have to rush through it. All right, butt back, spine is straight, which means I'm not doing that cat position. Tailbone is slightly tucked, just slightly. Navel is drawn in. Rock'em sock'em robots. And then out and down. Out, down. 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel the shoulder blades together. 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Shake the shoulders out. Dumbbell uppercuts. You might want a lighter weight for this. Either go faster or just pay attention to the work that the core is doing alongside. So fire stance, so knees bent, soft. Ready? Let's go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Come a little bit away from the body. 4, scoop it up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Good. Shake it out. Grab a weight for bent over rows. Go a little bit heavier for this. You only need one weight at a time. And 10 on each side. So the leg that's back is the same side that you hold the weight. All right. Lean forward either on a sofa, a chair, a bench, or your leg. Straight spine. Back heel is lifted. Let's go. Pull up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the torso down. 6, 7, 8. Doing great. 9. Didn't mean to make that rhyme. 10. Oh my God, I did it again. Oh my God, I need to stop. Come on up. Too many nursery rhymes in my life. Other side. Let's go. I promise I won't rhyme. 1, 2. Bring that elbow straight back. 3, 4. Pause in that up position just for half a second. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come on up. Kickbacks. We'll use a lighter weight for this one. So switch legs, switch arms. Get that first row starting here and straighten that arm back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Think about the tricep doing the work. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on up. Switch sides. This way. Get into the row. Ready? 1, 2. All the way straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on up. Shake it out. Cross body curls. Give yourself a second. Shake your arms out. Now, any of us who have kids are used to picking up the groceries or picking up heavy stuff, or biceps are pretty strong to start with. So you can go a little heavier with bicep curls than you think. All right. So this is a curl. Touch the shoulder and down. That's 1, 1, 2, 2. Count them out. 3, 3, 4, 4. Exhale every time you curl. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Awesome. Last 2, lateral raise and then upright rows. They're very small muscles, so we're going to need smaller weights. All right, straddle the stance for support. First, we do the lateral raise. Ready? Out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out. If you have to set the weights down for a second, you can. The upright rows, you can always do a little bit heavier because you're using a little bit of your chest muscles too at the same time. All right. I'm just going to stick with these. Ready? Draw them straight up. Deep breath in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you can add that extra extension out if you want. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's it. That extension I was talking about, taking it out, in, and down, right? That is 100. That's 100 reps, upper body moves, breaking a little bit of a sweat here. All right, so key notes, use the right weight for each exercise, which might mean when you go through this, have a little pen and paper down next to you and write down which weight felt good. Remember, when you're doing an exercise, the last 2 to 3 reps should be a challenge, but doable in good form, right? So you should be getting to 7 or 8 and saying like, oh crap, this is getting hard, but you should still be able to get to 10 without losing your form. All right. If you feel like you could go to 20, 2 options. Do the 200 and go to 20 with everything, or increase the weight. Actually, there's 3 options. Or do that negative or that tempo. Sorry, it's called tempo. So if the weights are really light, again, you could inhale 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4. And that might seem a little ridiculous, but trust me, it's tough. It's a completely valid and normally used training method, right? Let's see. You want to get to 10 successfully. If you feel pretty good and you want this to be like your 30-minute workout, try for 2 rounds, try for 3 rounds, throw some jump rope or jumping jacks or a couple minutes on the bike, whatever you got in between. Or you can use it for I only have 10 minutes to do my workout today. This is better than nothing. Throw it in, get it done. Just don't forget to warm up. All right. So that's it. I hope you like it. Let me know how you feel about this workout. I'll keep putting these up for you. I could do 100 with core workouts if you guys want. And otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day and stay strong out there. All right.